so let's try it from the mount. Okay, so again, you've different aspects to your mount game. We can go low, prayer feet position. We can try to get high mount, looking for S mount armbar. We're sort of just going to be in middle mount here. Okay, so again, if I'm going to set up Baratoplata on his right arm, I need this across his body. How can we get it across his body? We can try to attack the Chimera. So possibly two hands, pushing this down as my elbow drops to the mat and coming underneath, and I can start to work the Chimera. Sometimes when you go for that, Frankie's reaction is to bring this across, to try and pull this back to his body. But as I push this down, I'm going to pin it with my shin as the first thing. So as I push, again, sometimes this can be difficult as well against a stronger, bigger person, even doing that. So possibly two hands on it and glue your elbow to your hip and then lift your knees off the mat. Raise it down. Okay, so we're not just using bicep strength to push that into your hip and then just physically lift your knees off the mat. Push that down. Once I have it there, I can swim my shin across. Okay. And the reaction I'm looking for is Frankie sometimes may try to push this knee away to free his arm again. Okay. The minute his hand goes there, you can kind of just see the whole Baratoplata Set. Just grab the wrist. Now my arm comes in. The mistake is people sit back to try and throw the leg over to go into the Baratoplata, which would be this. Don't grab the pants this time. And then I'm in, and Frankie comes up, and we have it. But more than likely from that position, when I pin this, when I get to here, and I've stuffed this between my legs, he can grab the pants here. So when I try to swing the leg over, it's not going to happen. Does that make sense? So from there, I'm going to turn him more onto the side, and I walk my left foot towards his head, and then I just lift it over his head as if I'm going for an omoplata. Okay, and now I just sit back, so it's just sitting back. And now from our position, we're back into the same position again. Hip out, take a deep one. So again, and our position. So here. Again, if you're not familiar with the mount position, the minute you get mount in this position, Frankie's just going to lift his hips and I'm away. So think about pinching your knees and raising your hips. There has to be space underneath. So if I'm here and Frankie raises his hips, I can ride the movement, although that plan goes way out the window if you're up against someone bigger. Maybe your knees aren't even on the mat. You can forget about that strategy then. You would have to be playing a sort of low mount then with prayer feet position. So it really depends on who you're up against and the size of your body. But from our position, try and push this to the mat. If I'm struggling, do your right elbow to your hip, lift your knees off the mat and push that down. The second I push it down, I hold it there and I just bring my shin over the top. And I'm waiting for him to try and push this off. The minute he does, I just grab the wrist. Okay. Left hand comes through. Don't go this way, or you'll be looking for the armbar. Coming on the same side. So it just comes through, and then I push that and I stuff it between my legs. Again, once I'm there, I walk the foot up, and then I kind of sag back a little bit. See the way he's sort of half on his back? I sag back until I get this over his head. And then now from here, I'm just sitting straight back. And then we're back into our position again. Find the hip, make the connection, and make it right. So one more time with that, bro. Here. Push this down. Slide over it. That's what I want there. Just grab the wrist. This comes in. Walk the foot up. Push it between your legs. This comes over, and now just sit back. As if I was going for the omoplata. Now from there, we're back into the omoplata. When you play around with this, you can just see the openings from here. Okay, so let's drill that.